Hi everyone, today is Saturday, March 2nd, 2019. My name is Brian McInerney. I'm the hydrologist with the National Weather Service at the Salt Lake City Airport. And this is a flood outlook for Box Elder County as of today. Compared to what we saw in 2017, we had all sorts of problems in February. And the question is 2017 going to occur in 2019? So let's take a look at some data, and that'll help us out. So the current snowpack, and this is a graph. Let me explain how the graph works. There's snow water equivalent, or the water in the snowpack on the y-axis. Time from October 1st through the entire year. On the x-axis, the green line is average, the red line is 2017, and the blue line is where we are today. And what I did was I pulled the SNOTEL stations, these are the automated snow measuring stations in the Bear River drainage, from 7,000 feet to 8,000 feet, considered low elevation snow. And what you see pretty quick is that 2017 was a massive year compared to 2019. And so the volume of snow from 7,000 feet to 8,000 feet is really much less comparative to 2017, but it is at about 111% of median in that time. When we go up 1,000 feet and we pull the stations from 8,000 to 9,000 feet in the Bear River drainage, what you find is the snow is roughly about average, 102% of median. The line is average. What I'm quoting is median. That's kind of how we measure snow. So I thought I'd throw both in there to give you a feel for how we're doing this. But not even close to 2011. 2011 was a massive year. When you go above 9,000 and above, what you find 107%. So essentially the snowpack in the Bear River Basin is right near average. It's a little higher down low, and that should give you pause for a bit because you notice so much more snow all around you. But let's take a look down in the valleys. And so this is modeled snow water equivalent with measured snow and modeled snow. And when you look at the inches of water equivalent, the legend on the right side, what we're looking at is down near Brigham City and Tremont. That's kind of our area that gave us fits in 2017. And when you look in 2017, and that's what we're looking at right now, there's maybe 1 inch to 2 inches, with some areas farther north 2 to 4 inches of snow water equivalent on the ground. So we've looked in the mountains. We know our snowpack is not even close to what it was in 2017, although it is a little bit above average at the lower elevations. When you look at 2017, what you see is this, and then we'll do this. Notice the change. Notice the change where we really don't have snow at the low elevation, with the exception of some areas in a smaller aerial extent that has 1 inch to 2 inches. And then up by Tremont, across to the mountains, there's maybe 2 to 4 inches of snow water equivalent in the snow right there. So let me go back. Here's 2017. Here it is right today. So if you're around Tremont, you've got a little more snow, 2 to 4 inches of snow water equivalent, but the aerial extent is much less than what it was. And if you go out near Snowville, you'll see areas of 2 to 4 inches widespread, with even 4 to 6 inches in 2017. We go to this year, and you see an absence of snow in some parts, maybe 1 inch to 2 inches, and then maybe 2 to 4 inches in some areas. So less snow all around, right? So let's look at temperature. Temperature is what drove the melt that we had in 2017. And when you look at we'll look at the anomaly, and this is February 1st through the 13th. I know it says December through February 13th, but it's really February 1st through the 13th. For the first 2 weeks of February during 2017, it went up to about 16 degrees above average for that 2-week period. And that is what really caused our problems. We had record high snowpacks at low elevation, and then we had a giant rapid warming of about 16 degrees. When you look at it now, from February 1st through the 26th of February, during that same time, and this even extends a little bit farther, what you find is it's cold. It's about, somewhere about average to about 3 degrees colder than what you see. And that's been the story for this entire winter, especially up to this point. Now, after February 26th, it's gotten a little warmer. We've had some melt, but it's been gradual. So you're going to see some ponding as of March 2nd. Right now, I'm doing this briefing at about 6,500 feet, and it's kind of a snow-rain mix, but it's not that giant warming on a massive snowpack, right? So the feeling is we're not even close to 2017. However, if we do have a lot more snow between now and the spring, and we have a massive melt, massive rise in temperature, then that could give us some issues. Not what we're going to see in 2017 or what we saw, but that potential is there. If you were going to wager on this, I would wager a good deal that we're going to be okay. But you don't want to bet the farm on anything when a warming climate is what we have, because we could warm up really fast. And that's always something to be wary of now that we're in the midst of climate change and it's in the midst of this warming climate. So if you have any questions on this briefing, there's my cell. Carry that around with me. There's my email. Feel free to email me. And also you've got Mark Millett working for you as the emergency manager for Box Elder County. And this guy is great. This guy's on his game. He and I worked together in 2017. He was new to the job. He picked it up really quick. He's been through one of these. He understands the hydrology, and he and I are talking on a regular basis. So I'd feel pretty good having Mark working for me. And also, we're at the National Weather Service. We're looking at this on a regular basis. So let's go with that. Feel better about where we are now than 2017, but just be a little wary of rising temperatures and an increase in snowpack of a massive amount between now and early April, and we'll go from there. Thank you.